She's creepy, holy crap. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Samurai Derek, and today we are going to be playing For Honor. The new character Sakura just came out, and I was going to go over the patch notes and while having gameplay in the background. So, to start off, obviously the female version's name is Sakura or Sakura. I'm not sure which way is the correct way to pronounce it, but there's also a male version and his name is Yato. From what I read for this character, they wanted to start off with the lore first instead of just making a hero. And this character is pretty much not a hero. What she's described as is a Hitokiri warrior, and for what they came up with the lore for this, it means a manslayer. Their backgrounds are they are former executioners that have lost faith in humanity and basically go around hunting for people while wielding their axe. Their axe is a Masakari, which is a double-bladed axe. And honestly, this thing looks pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures of later level of the weapon, but there's some pretty nice variations to it. The difficulty for the character is suggested as a medium character, and this character has some pretty sweet movesets too. She can do a lot of mix-ups, but mostly she's a heavy hitter, kind of like Shigoki, and she does 30 damage per heavy attack, and she can do charged heavies as well. For her attacks, she can flow into many uninterruptible moves, such as a leg sweep. It's kind of like a leg sweep kick kind of thing. For her feats, something to note from Sakura's first default feat, when she's executing, it grants her a shield and makes the execution uninterruptible, so she can basically just go through the whole execution without it stopping, and the person's basically screwed over. It's nice for people when they're getting ganked, and it also gives her a little bit of health when she comes out of it, so it's an alright feat, but it's, like I said, it's just something to note. And also something to look out for is her fourth default feat. It's basically an attack that can one-shot most characters. It's this cool flip move that she does, and she comes and swings her axe down, I think, overhead. But for all the low health characters, they're gonna be done for. It's a little bit OP, but once people start recognizing the character and like learning the character, how she plays, then it might be okay. They might have to fix it a little bit, but supposedly from what I heard, it's like around 200 damage. And the only way to counteract it is if you have a power-up or debuffs on Sakura. The new map that is coming in the update is called Canopy, and it is playable in solos, brawls, deathmatch, tribute, basically everything except for Dominion. It's a pretty smaller map, but it has a lot of legend potential, and it's basically a samurai village built up in the mountains and with some religious temples. So it's pretty neat. The samurais always have pretty cool maps because of the heritage. And between each section of the map there are bridges, which helps make it a easy ledge map. And there's also a few spots where it's kind of like overlooking the one platform, so it's easy for people to do jump down attacks. There will also be changes to other characters such as Raider and Lawbringer. For the Lawbringer, he will no longer be able to shove back after blocking, and his impales will now be interruptible, so that just means if he goes to impale you, you can just smack him and that'll be it. For Raider, his heavy attack chains will be able to give him armor, and along with the chains he'll be getting new chains and openers. And also for the Raider, his stampede will now be interruptible, so people can't just spam that every time there's an opening fight. You can just sidestep it, or you could just swing early enough so that it hits him. So that's all I have from the patch notes. I will leave my source down below if you want to go check it out for yourself. But for the rest of the video, it's just going to be me with some gameplay commentary, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just going to be playing bots for a little bit until I get used to the character, because I tried PvP and boy did that not go well. You're going to be seeing everybody play Sakura. Just look at this. So first thoughts after the first couple games, she's pretty hard to kind of be good with her right off the start. But I'm sure with enough practice, like any other character, you can easily figure her out. But as for right now, it's kind of tough. She's a lot slower, but she has hyper armor. I don't like hyper armor that much in some cases, because it just basically gives them a free hit if you're not blocking. My thoughts on the look of the base character, it's alright. I don't necessarily like her base look, but I like her later on helmets. The armor's kind of cool with all the faces around the waist, but I just don't think I really like the mask. She's just kind of weird looking at the start. I find the helmet with all the hair on it pretty funny. I like that one. And then I also like the executioner's like face mask. Those are all cool. But the base look, it's alright. Not my favorite. One thing that I didn't know about until today is that they also added new emotes for everybody. It's kind of funny, it's a T-pose, but they all have different ways of doing it, obviously. This map is pretty cool though. I do like the aesthetics of it. Alright, so if you hold down your attack, you cannot do the kick or the leg sweep. So that is something to note. Come on, bringer of the law. I fought the law and the law lost. This map's nice. I like this map. Haha. I fought the law and the law lost. So final thoughts on the new hero Sakura. She's a decent addition to For Honor. She wasn't as OP as I was expecting her to be, and it's mostly because she's pretty slow. But as time goes on, obviously people are going to learn her better and know how to use her moveset more. Also, there's just going to be changes in general. So, thank you for watching this video. I will see you next week. My schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Monday we will go back to Mortal Kombat, and Wednesday's probably going to be the same. I'm not sure what we're going to do for Friday's video, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So once again, thank you for watching. Samurai Derek, out.